Hello everyone, and welcome to Jumpermantech, where we specialize in HVAC. We do everything DIY, and today we are here to do a fun task. They want us to add pressure gauges on the inlet and the outlet of this system right here. Thank you to everyone tuning into Jumpermantech. So I got a request that now, after we rebuild all of this, you can see all the clean copper, that they want to add a pressure gauge on the inlet and outlet. So my idea is to try to fit one right here and another one right here. We have to do it after these valves because there's no shut off before that. Preferably it would be nice to have it up here nice and even, but I'm not going to shut this operation down to add some pressure gauges. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and shut this down. We are safe to do so. We're gonna valve off inlet, outlet, and we're gonna connect the hose here and drain the loop. Both valves closed. We're gonna open this up and drain. So the idea, just enough space. We're gonna add a T here, and then we're gonna come out. And I have this idea of having it built like this. This is a street elbow, comes out to a female pipe adapter. Then we have a bushing from 3/4 to 1/4 inch. Then I'm going to put in a 1/4 inch ball valve and the pressure gauge. And we're going to do 2 setups like that. It's going to look pretty cool. Alright, open the valve to drain. Drain that to the drain hose. You might need to open up this cap right here to let some air push all the water out. Alright. I'm gonna crack this one open to see if we get some air. Is it draining? Not yet? Let me know. It's draining now? Alright, now it's draining. Just put a little something like that so it doesn't spill out. Now it's draining. Yep, now we're draining. Let's let that leak out and then we're gonna cut the pipe. That's open. And this is still draining. This filter must be clogged. You have 2 ways about going about this. So I was thinking cut the pipe, remove the union, pull it out, put the fitting together, push it back and tighten it back up. But maybe we can do this without disturbing the union. If we cut both ends, loosen this up, we have some space clearance here to drop it, put the fittings in place, and raise it back up. It might be worth trying. Alright, we're gonna start with cutting this pipe. I marked it right here. Just make sure we get a nice, clean cut. That's where we want to be. And make sure this thing doesn't skip. This thing was skipping on me before. Pipe is now cut. There's a hanger up there, so it's giving us support. Let's go ahead and cut the next one. Let's see, I might try this method of just dropping this thing. Come on this side and support it. I don't want this thing to collapse. Hold this down, okay? Anything. We already sanded all this down before, that's why it's so shiny. Sand off the edges. Maybe we'll just drop it in like that. Yeah. cares if it's a little lower than it is? Okay. And let's twist this a little. Can you?
Yeah, 1 second.
If you go a little lower, or
A little lower?
or you want to rest it on your foot?
Yeah, I just don't want the pipe resting on the floor itself because it's hard.
All right, hold up. Let me just deburr these pipes. I need this out my way though. I got it from here, hold on. Just deburr the inside and the outside. Got to turn this a little. That's in there. That's in there. You got to move your foot a little. Bring it down. Come up. Come up a bit. Hold up. Hold on, hold it there. You lost it, hold on. Come up. All right, that's an idea. The only thing is this drain right here, you see that?
Yeah.
This has to come up, or it has to be lower. Hold on, you're not gonna be able to get it. We gotta do two things. We gotta trim this pipe a little more and this pipe a little more, and then we'll be able to get this above. So we can't leave it there. Taking off the uni might have been a better idea at this point. Let's just cut this out, and honestly, it shouldn't be bad. Trimming it a bit more just so we can get this above. If not, we would have been done if that piece wasn't there. Okay, it's all cut, sanded, and deburred. I'm gonna make a marking here so we know we're all the way in. The marking here, not exactly the way I wanted with the spacing, but it is what it is. Okay. Get that in. Get that in. Twist this a little. Let's try to get this in place. Lift up while I hold these. Hold on. Come up. Up.
That one needs to go in.
Hold that. Right there. Hold your foot underneath this. Can you get it? Let me put these bolts through, okay?
I'll do my hands fine.
Yeah. Okay. Let's start with this. All right. Got that in. I wish this was a little bit more even, but it's gonna work. Function. It's all about the function, right? The main thing is that my lines match up. I have pulled this pipe a little bit more down when we do it, but it's good. Let's just make sure this thing is straight. We're ready to press. All right. It's 2-inch pipe, by the way, guys. prepping all my 3/4. So we're going from from 2" to 3/4. And yeah, just make sure all these fittings are good, nice and clean and deburred. All right, let's press on our first fitting and build up the rest. That's all the way in. That's all the way in. Let's make sure it's straight. Going up. Okay, next. Awesome. All right, now we got a female adapter on both sides. Okay. Now we're gonna put Teflon tape on everything. So let me show you exactly what I have here. It's a bushing from 3/4 to 1/4 inch. That's gonna, whoops, that's gonna spin onto here. Doing this with one hand. Let me take this off. So I got this little 1/4 inch valve. One side is male and one side is female. One side is male, one side is female. Save putting in a nipple there. Let me close the valve. Show you guys the setup, and we're just gonna put Teflon tape and pipe belt around each one. Do a little something like that. Let me close this valve for now, just so you see. And then this is just gonna spin onto here. Little 1/4 inch thread. And that's gonna be the setup. All right, now we're gonna spin all this on. Okay. We're gonna tighten it all up. And this hole, nope. Tighten it all up. We're just gonna do the same for the other side. Just made it with that little elbow. And same thing here. Looks good, honestly. Looks good. Just gonna add a little cap in here and open the water. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna crack it. You got water coming out of there? A little bit. All right, it's starting to fill now. Pressure gauge coming up. You got water, right? All right. Let's crack it. Let's let it fill up. That stopped. Let's crack this one. Just a little bit. All right. All right, guys. We're good to go here. And we have a big difference of water pressure, actually. Got about 40 pounds on this side and 25 on this side. Looks like it might be slightly climbing, trying to make its way through here, but this filter definitely got to get changed. We got to open this thing up, but we got to get that first. But right now we're just going to make sure we got no leaks, but looks like we don't, and we're good to go. Everything's looking good, no leaks. All right, so that's that. And they want us to do the same on this side. We got the slack here to do the same thing, but on this side you don't really have space after this valve. I'm not shutting this thing down, and this is too close. We're not gonna be able to get press fill or anything, so I got a different idea for that. All right, guys, everything is looking nice and good, nice and clean, no leaks. And I didn't record this side, but I figured I'd give you guys a look at it. This is 1.5 inches here. Got that built up, similar setup. And for this one, I didn't really have space to build in here. I didn't want to deal with it, and I got no slack here. And I'm not shutting down this whole system. So I ended up with this kind of setup here. Added the 1-inch T with a 3/4 bowl, then the 3/4 to 1/4-inch bushing, to a 1/4-inch valve, to a 1/4-inch gauge. Okay. Added this little elbow here, one side threaded male, one female. Added a nipple in between, and it reattached this valve. And yeah, I did rebuild this piping, I don't know, maybe 2 months ago, but they wanted pressure gauges. Now they got them. And that's that. Looks good. And that's pretty much that. I'm gonna wrap this video up here. If anyone found this video interesting or helpful, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe as I come out with new videos every week. And I'll catch you all next time.